Hey, what's going on, tribe? It's Red again, just hitting you guys up with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So, I was just kind of having a nap, should I say, or a little, not a nap, it's like a power rest, should we say. Like when you rest your eyes for like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes or so, little quick power nap or whatever. And I don't know, I was just getting this kind of message, should we say, and it was basically the message was basically about sharing my experience with one book I was reading. Basically, in the book, while I was meditating, basically this come up, and it was about letting go and surrendering, basically, while I was meditating, that come up for me. But then it referenced back to the book, should I say, like I was getting messages about the book. So I'll share my experience anyway. So basically, the book basically says, I don't know, it's maybe the Buddhists or in some culture anyway. Is it Ram Das or Das Ram? I can't remember his name anyway. But basically, one of the practices was to practicing dying, yeah, or just practicing you was dead like a corpse on the floor, should I say. And I practiced it once, but I want to practice it more often, should I say, because the ego doesn't like that at all. Like I've had many ego deaths and many experiences, yeah. And the ego likes to resist everything, right? So the ego is stubborn. Well, this camera is all a bit musty, fam. Don't know what is going on. But yeah, so the ego likes to resist, right? So when you play, we call it play dead, yeah? When you play dead, like you let go of all your attachments to the material realm, the 3D realm. You let go of all the labels. So you are this, you are that. There's not enough of this, and you just let go of all the labels, should I say, yeah? And in a way, for me, it is actually quite freeing, in a way. Yeah, it was quite freeing, you know? You go through, like, there is that kind of grieving process, which is normal. But, yeah, I don't know. For me, I find it was actually quite freeing, because obviously the 3D realm is it's very dense and very challenging, right? So yeah, we all inevitably are going to die, right? But this is just it's just part of the process, should we say, like the life and death process, and then reincarnating. Something must end for something new to begin, you know. So people get too attached to the physical realm, thinking, death. In some cultures, they actually celebrate death as like the transitioning period, not to be grieving and sad over. Like, yeah, you go through a grieving period about losing that person or whatever, but you don't need to hold on to that, if that makes sense. And one thing I noticed is, maybe it's just the way I look at things, the people seem to be more sad when they haven't really experienced life, if that makes sense. So if you've had all these dreams and not put any of them into action, when your time comes, you're going to be upset because you had all these dreams and inspirations and stuff and you didn't put them into play. But when people have experienced this stuff, when it comes to their time, they're more accepting, should I say. I don't know, it's just weird. I don't know, some of it's channeled, some of it's some of me speaking, but yeah, it's about what was I going with that? Yeah, experiencing, man. Like experiencing. Obviously, the more you experience. Oh yeah, sorry, that's it. That's where I was going with that. Like people have all these awesome ideas, and people have awesome ideas and like inventions and creations and stuff, but they fear like what other people will say and stuff, so they take all that inspiration with them to the grave, you know, instead of putting it out there and not caring what people think, if that makes sense. But yeah, the letting go process is very challenging. It's very challenging, like, because it's our attachment. Like, we're not meant to be attached to anything, like, because we're not, the attachments is what is holding you back in the journey, should we say, and they're earthly possessions, and everything in this life is temporary, should we say. So everyone's actually, I just go back to this one story. When I think it was last year when I was on shrooms, and I went to the fun fair, and I went on the biggest ride in fun fair, because I was on shrooms and I felt like I wanted to go on the biggest ride. So I strapped in on the ride now, and then I saw this woman hopping on the ride as well, and she was just clutching onto her Prada bag, and I was like, love, like, in my head I was like, love, if you're more worried about the bag than your own life, you should be holding onto the handrails instead of the bag, you know. But that's her lessons in it, because if something was to malfunction or whatever, she's flying out with the bag, you know, not holding on to the, it's just, I just found it funny, innit? But yeah, the things that you own end up owning you, man, for real. So I'm actually trying to live like a minimalist, like only using what I need, you know. It's very interesting, because there's too much waste, should we say. Like, even, you know, seasonal clothes, so damaging, like making new clothes, and then when that season's done, just throwing the clothes away. And it's like, dude, that people can make use of them and stuff, you know, which is all tied into like slave labor, child labor, and that, like in India and China and shit. But that's for another video. But yeah, it's the attachments in this realm. Yeah, it's the attachments, you know. And even like attachments, like, it is attachments, like negative programming, like we're technically fucking programmed as soon as we leave the womb. You know, you are this, you should do this, you have this, and it's like, they're just labels that someone's deciding to give you. Like, do you know who you are without the labels? Like, some people don't even know who they are without the labels. They think they are who they are, but don't know their inner self. So listen, the ego deaths are on the rise. Bare people's having them, and listen, once you have a proper ego death, the world that you know it is never the same. Like, a piece of you actually does die. It's nothing to be feared. It's just the ego. The ego fears death, while the soul knows it's eternal and will live on. So the ego knows its time is limited. So the ego likes to put all these things in place to keep you from. It's like the ego was created for you to survive in the 3D realm, but it's some of its programming, should we say, is holding you back. Like, if you strip away the ego, you know who you really are. Like I'm saying, without the labels and shit. That's if you're on your inner journey or not. If you're on the inner journey, you will already know. But for those people who aren't, like, you are not who you think you are. There's more to your soul than just this surface level, skin deep shit. And people forget that. They think, oh yeah, this is it. Like, there's so much more. There's so much more. And even thinking in limitation, like, this is it. Listen, you're limiting yourself to the possibilities that is out there, you know? It's crazy. It's mad. But things are very interesting right now. The energy is so crazy. I don't know. I feel like it's all over the place. It's really intense, you know? Like, I'm feeling very like I've got a lot of energy, but I'm really tired. Oh, and that's what came to me last night as well, while I was kind of laying down meditating, because I slept on the floor to try to sort out my back, because I slipped on my skateboard like a few months ago, and it's taken so long to heal. So I thought, yeah, let me sleep on the floor. So I was sleeping on the floor, and then my guys decided to come in, and it was more of my higher self. It was like, basically, I find this physical body so restricting and limiting. Like yesterday, it was like an envision. It's like I'm being compressed, should I say? Like my energy, like I'm only like 5'5", yeah. But listen, my energy is like about 10 foot. Yeah, I feel so suppressed right now and contained when I should be expansive and large, you know. It's like, it's weird, I don't know. I feel contained, like suppressed, like my power is being limited, should we say. Like, I don't know, like, you know, like in Dragon Ball Z, yeah, when they're like Super Saiyan 5 and shit, or leveling up, it's like that. It's like, yeah, you know, when they get bigger and stronger, when they level up, and that's exactly what's happening. That's what it feels like anyway. It's like, yeah, this little body, like it needs to, like, I don't know, it feels like in a way, it feels like I'm growing internally. Like I feel huge. I feel massive, not just because I've been going to the gym, but my energy is expanding. Maybe it's because we're holding more light, but I definitely feel that, man. And it's vibrating, literally, like it's vibrating. So the more light you have, the more you have to offer. And I've been speaking to so many people recently, they're literally going through it. So many people have been asking me for readings as well, man. So if you're feeling lost on your path or need a bit of guidance, hit me up, and I can give you a personal reading or whatever. Because the last month I've had so many DMs and people saying like, yeah, the readings are really resonating and stuff, because I don't know, my abilities are coming more online and everything's getting more clearer. And my communication with the other side is getting stronger, man. Or the veils are actually getting thinner, but like my powers are increasing, man. And hit the comments and let me know if any of your abilities are amplifying. Like telepathy. Me and my sister was communicating when we was on holiday. We was communicating with telepathy or whatever, which was quite funny. So that gift is coming online, and all the other gifts, I don't know them off by heart. Clear audience, clear sentient, and all that. Then the clairs, yeah. I think we have like 2 dominant clairs. Like my 2 is clear knowing and clear seeing, if that makes sense. So, and is it, or clear feeling, or yeah, clear feeling, clear feeling and clear knowing. And I've always had them clairs even since I was a kid. So now I'm just starting to dive back into it and think, oh yeah, so that makes sense. Like when I just wasn't resonating with the school, you know, when they're teaching you history, it's like, well, hold on, that actually doesn't resonate with me, and there's more than just that, you know, which is interesting. So yeah, your superpowers, as I call them, they should be turning more online. And yeah, so some of you are going to start getting, so don't be afraid of your guides. If you're seeing like things out the corner of your eye moving and stuff, they're only your guides and your angels, and they're only there to kind of protect you and guide you. So if you're starting to see the unseen realm, should we say, or things, oh yeah, I didn't see that, or just denying it and stuff, listen, you know what you saw something, you just couldn't put your finger on it. Yeah. Don't be afraid. Don't let the ego will make you afraid of your own guides that are there to help you, that don't make sense. Oh no, I saw a ghost. Well, yeah, that's your angels, but they're a higher vibration, so you can't see them properly, in it, if that makes sense. The more in tune you get, then the more you'll be able to see them, and the more you raise your vibration, you'll be able to see more stuff as well. But your guide, the ego, will make you afraid of your own guidance, like your ancestors and shit. Oh, we heard something. Yeah, and yeah, What, you think you're alone in this realm? No, you're not. It's the stuff that you can't see, that you're not in tune with right now. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go see my homeopathist. Yeah, gonna go see my homeopathist, have a little check-in, just to see where I'm at. I would recommend homeopathy to you guys, you know, not the big pharma. You know, go back to the root. Remedy heals more on a deeper level, and big pharma is just more patching up the things, so you're not actually working through them. But yeah, so yeah, check out homeopathy and remedies, man. And some of the remedies you can even make yourself and that. But yeah, anyway, gang, I'm gonna hit you guys up real soon. Peace, love, and light.